I have never been a big fan of Charles Barkley. I mean, when Philly first got him, he was good. That was because he was playing alongside Moses Malone. And Dr. J, people have already won a championship. But after those veterans left, well, Charles got beside himself. One thing I agree with that Barkley says is that Daryl Morey is a mere stat man. Some guys never look at a player's game, never attended a game, but he want to look at the stat sheet. Oh, he averaged this, he averaged that. But that is not indicative of what type of player that you are dealing with. So it's no surprise to me when he hooked up with James Harden, another stat man. People always want to try and make this argument about James Harden's stats. But these people have never watched the game. You have to watch and see what he's doing during the game. As much as James Harden handles the ball, he is supposed to average more than 10 assists a game. And here's one average that people have never added to the equation. What is the average number of nights James Harden goes to clubs? Opposed to how many nights he's in the game. Whenever there's a party, you can expect to see James Harden. When there's a good game going on, oh, James Harden is a no-show. I'm telling you, I was through with James Harden when he allowed Manu Ginobili to block his shot. The guy did not show any effort. He gave up. He don't care. And James Harden, hey, man, I'm getting these millions, damn y'all. And that's what's going to happen in Philly, because I guarantee you, Embiid would not be happy with the type of style of game that James Harden is wanting to try to get him to play. Joel Embiid is not another Clint Capella. He just throw me lobs all day. That's not his style of game. As a matter of fact, anybody that's plays basketball, hey man, let me dribble the ball a little bit too. But when James Harden doesn't get his way, James Harden pouts. I seen it when he was playing with Chris Paul in Houston. He can't get his way. He's walking down the court, looking around. And why would any team take a chance on a player like that? What they should do is say, man, look here. We're going to add your contract. You can play like that, we're going to take all your money. Because you're not going to sit down on us like that. And that's the only part that I really hate about James Harden's game, is the part where he doesn't give a damn. He allows a person to steal the ball from him. The one thing I noticed about James Harden is, when he goes to the goal, he's looking to get fouled, but he's not looking to make the shot. James Harden scoring 30 points a game. You look at the stats, he only shot the ball. Well, he only made 7 baskets, but shot the ball 30 times. The rest of those points are coming from the line. But if he was more serious about his game, James Harden would average more, because he would make those shots. A lot of times when James Harden is getting fouled, he can make those shots. But he wants to let the ref know he got hit hard, throwing his arms all in the air, and just intentionally miss the shot. James Harden is not a good team player. Philadelphia was going to find it out very soon. I think they already got a hint of his party habits. And that's starting to come into question now. He's already at the club in Philly. But what about Is he training? Is he rehabbing? Now, if drinking is rehabbing, he's rehabbing. But it's just going to be funny to me to see the outcome of what's going to happen in Philly. Will they keep James Harden and trying to trade Embiid because Daryl Morey is going to get into the owner's ear and say, hey man, let's get rid of Embiid and keep Harden and we can get more for Embiid and have a good team. That's what the game is coming to today. Guys looking at stats and not the game. You send a scout out and look at a certain player. You don't want him to just go to that town and wait for tomorrow's sports edition to come out and see what his stats are like. You got to go to the game and see what type of game this guy has. Philly has made a big mistake in picking up Daryl Morey and James Harden. And it's not going to be long before they find it out. But guess how much money the team will be out of? And all you're supplying is this guy to wear these goofy outfits he wears. And for him to entertain these whores he likes to surround himself around. James Harden could be a good player, but he will end up just like Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley. I already said that guy. But I'm just trying to relate to the fans in Philly that your cheers will soon turn into tears because James Harden is going to do what he did in Brooklyn, Houston, and OKC. And that is to find a pub that has the coldest beers. James Harden, he better watch himself when he gets to Philly, because they don't play that much in Philly. When I look at Joel Embiid, he kind of reminds me of Ron Artest. And you know what happened the last time you pissed off Ron Artest.